How do you get back on the winning track here? I know it's just one game, that a setback, but how do you get back at Wyoming?
Just continue to work like we've been doing. After the last setback we had, after the last loss, we just got back in the practice gym. Just worked on all the things we needed to work on, and just came back with more energy. So we just have to do the same thing. Playing in Wyoming gets tough for sure, but we've been working hard. We're trying to get better every day, and that's all you can do. And then go out there and just play to win.
You know, and as far as a backup question, a follow-up question to that, how vocal are you being like the elder statesman? You know, like you've had so much experience. How vocal are you when times like, you know, like you lose a game?
I think we have a lot of vets on this team, a lot of people that have been through it as well. So there's not much to be said. We all know when we have to come back and work. We all preach it in the locker room and things like that we need to just get back to work when it's a game like the last one. So I don't have to do too much talking. We all have a pretty good group to know what we have to do, and we have great coaches as well to know what we have to do.
Being in your third year in the league, that is third year, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wyoming presents a unique challenge, and maybe it's just the elevation. Is there anything else to playing in that place that presents a challenge that you can share with the guys that haven't been through it?
Man, the elevation is something for sure. The elevation is something, but honestly, every away game is difficult. Every away game presents different challenges that you have to overcome, and to be the team that we want to be, we have to be ready for those challenges and embrace them. So. Other than the elevation, every away game is pretty tough just because, you don't have the home crowd backing you.
How you feeling health-wise, man? More like 100%?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good. It's been an up and down journey for sure, but I'm feeling pretty good.
You guys were a team that in the 5-game win streak were just killing it on points off turnovers. Then you didn't generate very many of them against Boise State. How reliant, and that may not be a bad thing, but I'm curious, how reliant are you guys on making sure you turn teams over to get your guys' offense going?
It definitely helps a lot. But games like the last one, we still have to figure out how we can pull out the win. Whether we're turning teams over or not, we still have to figure out how we can be solid, still be disruptive and whatnot. And we definitely want to turn teams over. That's our goal. But if we don't, we still have to figure out how to pull out the wins and stuff like that.
You know, it just seemed like against Boise State that you guys may have been a little tired or something from that Nevada game. I don't know. It just didn't seem you all didn't have the same kind of oomph coming right out the gate. You know, like right off the rip, you all are usually just like 3 or 4 steals, bam, and you just get going. Is that fair to say? Were you guys a little tired?
You can't really use that excuse. Every game you have to go out there and put your best foot forward. So, we didn't come out with the win and we didn't do what we wanted to do, but, you can't make that excuse. We have to be ready to play every game.
Have you noticed because you have a number in front of your team now that you're ranked, Nets and all that, I'm sure you see social media and you hear Boise celebrating when you guys take a loss. Have you noticed you're getting everybody's best shot now?
Yeah, for sure. But, to be the team that we want to be, that's expected. We have to embrace that for sure. Everybody wants to come into the pit and win, and we have to embrace that. We have to accept that challenge, and to be a team that we want to be, you have to want that for sure.
Coach, talking about the half-court defense, Babe, like in a game like the Boise game that's played more in the half court, and House mentioned it after the game too, like being better at getting stops in the half court in a game like that where you're not turning teams over. Mm-hmm. What do you think that takes? Where can the Lobos improve defensively?
Just being solid and disciplined, staying in front of the ball. When we're not being as disruptive, or if we're playing a team that plays a lot slower, you just have to be more disciplined. It doesn't really boil down to much more than that.
One of the things Coach talked about is how he's transparent up front with the players' roles. How do you feel the team, now that you've been healthy since our conference play, like the individual roles, the expectations you guys have?
It's good. We're all out here to win. We're out here to win. So, I mean, whether people aren't happy with their role or things like that, we all have to come together. I mean, I'm sure there's people that want to play more. I mean, there's people at every level of basketball that want to play more and things like that, or want a different role or things like that. But everybody has to sacrifice to reach the common goal and the ultimate goal. And when you reach the ultimate goal, everybody gets what they want individually, regardless of if it was the role you wanted or the role you didn't want. Everybody gets the recognition that they deserve.
How happy were you that Daraja got put on scholarship? You know, a teammate, you know, like everybody, yeah, you know what I mean?
Super happy. I mean, we were all screaming in the practice gym yesterday when we found out. So, I mean, that's our guy, and super happy for him.
So you guys, halfway point, you guys have seen everybody but Fresno State, a team you probably are familiar with.
Yeah.
So now that you've seen everybody and you've been through this league, you know what the second half of the conference season is like. How realistic is it that this Lobo team can make a run at a conference title and can do enough to earn an at-large berth maybe?
Very realistic. We just have to get better every day at practice. Every day, figure out what we need to do to get better, and just leave it at that. Really, go out there and put our best foot forward when the games come, and then leave the results as that. When you work as hard as you can, usually the results follow.
How fun is it to just be in such a competitive league, man, where you don't know what to expect. You just know that it's going to be on the line, you know what I mean?
It's fun. It's fun. As a player, these are the things you enjoy. You enjoy different challenges. You enjoy when you're facing great competition. And, I mean, just got to embrace it.
How do you stay prepared? Like the last couple of games, you come off the bench, and the first thing that ends up happening maybe for you is you're standing in the corner wide open looking at a three and you're cold, and you're knocking them down. How do you stay prepared?
Trust what I've done. Trust the work that I've put in, and just stay confident, regardless of everything else. Whether the shot goes in or not, I mean, I only have a certain amount of control over that. Everybody wants to make every shot, but as long as I'm staying confident and doing everything I can to prepare, then I'll live with the results. And thankfully, they just been going in.
You stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
For sure, for sure.
Anything else for Jemarl?
What do you see as the biggest challenge going up to Wyoming? Like, what is as far as if you say, hey, if we do this or if we can prevent this or that, we're going to be successful?
I mean, majority of our games are when we bring the right energy. I mean, we disrupt teams, no matter if it's on the road or at home or anything. If we bring the right energy and we're disruptive, then usually we come out on top. So really just, embracing the challenge of the elevation, embracing there's different challenges would definitely become like playing against a team twice. So just embracing the challenges and going up there, playing with the energy that we need to play with, and leaving it all on the floor.
That New Mexico State home and home, and the difference between those two games help maybe get some people's attention a little bit?
For sure. Playing against a team twice is always more difficult the second time if you win by a good margin the first time. So definitely a different challenge, but we have to go out and embrace it. It's a completely different game. We can't really rely on the last one or anything like that. We just got to go out there and handle business.